And hopefully in return, if we have a fundraiser or a gathering, we would like to be able to use the facilities, maybe do a 5K or just a 1 little mile run or, whatever. I do it free all the time. So that's what our vision is. I guess my ask would be what would be your vision of what we would do, what would you want us to kind of participate in and help with. I'm not sure if you've had any conversations as to someone adopting the park before and what is needed.
Not really. So thank you for the offer.
We have 20 members right now, 23 members right now, and it's like she said, it's more of a service organization.
Yeah.
It's that our members is every, they have to pay their dues and things like that, but it's more about we need their time, and ours is all about the kids. Let's get the kids back in the park. If they want to get in the park, they want to do really, like I said, we live in a water community, and like I said, we're partial to this park because she walks, I try to go over. But she does the 5K, I do the 100 yards. But so I was really that as she came and talked to us there, the support that we got from members, like, okay, how do we do this? I mean, it was probably one of the few guests that we had that everybody got excited about, and they keep asking, where are we at? What do we got to do? So we thank you for coming and sharing that with us.
Thank you for having it. It was a great meeting.
I think that two things that come to my mind that we could certainly help with is our Halloween hayride planning. It's like kind of work over the quote. We're trying to get it going. I'm leading the effort for this year. And then the other thing that comes to mind is just when we have cleanup days, either through the wildlife, Scott's group there.
Stewardship.
The Earth Day type cleanup things. Right. So those are the two big things that come to mind. So the cleanup around the nature center, maybe partnering with the garden club to kind of spruce up the environs and how we do this.
That's kind of what I envisioned. I kind of mentioned to you guys the requirements we set forth for the adopted park program were kind of general, in the application and what we have on our website. It was like you have to do a cleanup day and, have some involvement with the facility during the course of the year that you're adopting the park. So like each park like this would be specific. So I think, helping with the hayrides and just like, cleaning up the park would probably be real sufficient. I mean, and then, having different events here and stuff, then,
So
bringing people to the facility and, that would be, I think, great, because I don't think a lot of people know about this great facility. So, your outreach and, connections will help bring more people here, and I think that's a good thing,
So the cleanup is, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure what I was applicable or not, but as the caretaker, I live about 15 seconds that way. If you ever need any help coordinating anything, I'm here every evening, every weekend, every weekend.
The cleanup days, would that be something that is coordinated with you, or would we say, we've got everybody available on this 2nd of June? Can we do a cleanup day that day?
It could be either or. I'm sure Corwin will have days when he's, weekends when like our prior caretaker has where he's working on, trail work, trimming back the trees and, the overgrowth over the trails so that people can get through and, come closer to the hayride so the tractor and the wagons can get through and stuff like that. So it could be, working with scheduled days that he has and sending, maybe it's just a few people from your group, and then if you guys want to schedule another day where you're working on, doing other cleanup, that's either would be sufficient and kind of work with your group and cool.
And we also have a staff member here that works on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And since you mentioned that your organization is children-based and everything driven, if she were to plan like a small event in the summer, or like the month of August, she could utilize your members as like volunteers for the event and
Yes,
stuff too.
please.
Since that's something, yeah, it sounded like that's something we were, other than cleaning up and everything, she may need assistance with events and stuff, so.
We look, and I think I speak for you, we look for more as a partnership
Yeah,
for
so-
that, because I know like last year we did, it was, guess how, it's Hathaway, was that the zombie run?
Yeah, we did zombie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, and the Zeppelin, or Allison, the Zeppelin piece
Zeppelin
run, they
piece
could,
run, too.
since it's here and everything, but yeah, so we could get you in contact with her about that and everything for volunteering.
What's that, mean, 2 laps is 5K?
Meetings are the 20th this year, is it October 20th?
Yep.
So October 20th would be the Halloween hayride event for this year. And so I know you need help usually, what, the weekend prior, and then like the day before, or, I mean, just so they can kind of think about getting that information out, or you wanna just.
Will you come to our meeting, and tell us what we need?
Right, yeah. Well, we have a planning committee kind of up and going right now, so I can add you guys to the distribution list.
That'd be great.
And in there is a matrix of what we want to do and who's signing up to it, and
Okay.
so, yeah.
No, I can get.
Not sure who I give that to.
So this is their application for adopting the park. So I
Is there an email?
yes. Hold on, it's one of Waterford, Clarkson Waterford. So I wanted them to kind of come, this park, we have 2 other parks that are adopted. The Waterford Police Officers Association adopts Shell, and the Dispatchers Association adopts the canoe site. So those adopted park situations, I just handle internally in our Parks Department, because they're a little, but this being that we have an advisory committee, I wanted to make sure that you guys got to meet Kitty and Daryl and kind of hear their pitch and their, eagerness to be a part of what we do here at the Nature Center. So I think they can help us, kind of achieve some of the goals that we have with their membership, and then we can help, give them a place to kind of hold their organization and, events that they have, so.
I was at your event in December at Oakhurst.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was very well attended.
Yeah, yes, we were excited, we still meet there, every second Wednesday.
Second before. No, but that's also part of it is, since we are a new club, we need to get our name out in the community. So hopefully if we can partner up, get some, good stuff going here, then, more people will learn about us and hopefully join, and then we can just.
The cool thing about it, if you didn't know, Orland started in Michigan. Her first club was in Detroit, it's called Detroit One Club. That's where it actually started 100 years ago this year. So it's pretty cool. It's a Michigan-based charity that started in Michigan and it's still going.
Where did the name come from? The one, is that a made-up name?
It's an
It's an Indian name.
It's to build. There's been many, apparently there's been different interpretations.
Sure.
But the quickest, easiest one is to build.
Do we have any questions for Kitty and Daryl? If you guys, and we normally don't do a motion, but I'd like to, if you guys are in support of their adopting a park, someone would make a motion to approve them, because I'm okay with, I'd love to start working with them and get them involved in, this season, so.
I'll make a motion to approve the Kiwanis vote to adopt the Nature Center Club Park.
I'll second. We need to vote on that?
Sure.
All those in favor? Any opposed?
Thank you guys. All right.
Thank you guys very, very much.
So I'm assuming that you coordinate with you.
I'll get you, if you want to give, if you have contact information information you want to give to Lauren, that would be wonderful. I can also, email him or get information that way too.
Business card, what is the time of that, number 20?
Starts at 6:30. We're gonna be here all day. Day before setting up for it. Yeah.
6:30 to like 9.
Yeah, 9:30, I want to say. I was just looking at the flyer. Huge flyer.
We'll be here all day.
And then I'll sign it. All right, awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming. You're welcome to stay for the rest of the meeting. If you have other, plans for the evening, feel free to take off if you'd like to stay.
And inside, I'd like to enjoy
Some fresh air while, yeah, oh yeah, completely understand. Thank you guys, and I'll follow up with you, and
Okay.
thank you for coming this evening, and
Now you have my email address.
yes, yes, I got you. That's your information, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We look forward to working closely with everyone.
So, Kitty, if we send it to Kiwanis Club of Clarkston Waterford, is that what you? Okay. All right.
All right, thank you guys, thank you.
Very good.
Awesome.
I'm gonna send you this flyer, so you can print it, post it, and start there.
Needs to be spookier though.
Well, that's a good thing, we need goals, right?
That's what we were last year. so-
Were you? Okay, awesome.
Okay, thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
guys. Thanks for coming, have a nice night.
Thank you.
Pretty cool.
That is something else. I remember. Someone's kind of.
We're back here.
I'm waiting, you have to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're running the meeting now.
I can't really run the meetings. So financial report for the nature center, has been distributed. I'm trying to think. Rentals, not too bad, 64% of the projected rental revenue, so. A lot of that is we had indoor rentals, which helps a lot. The lady, and the organization that rents it on Saturdays for twice a month, with a group of autistic individuals. So she's the second year now, she's doing that, so that's bringing in, some added revenue, and she's happy with the facility and, that sort of a thing. So, camps, registration trickling in for camps now. We've got the camps listed over there, so we're doing preschool nature camps and then the nature survival camps again for the two older age groups. We are still looking for some camp staff, so not only for nature center, but farm camp. So if you have, anyone who's interested, have them contact our office for day camp staff. And then camps, we have some other camps running this summer that are not staffed by our own staff, but we have mad science coming back again to do some different science and like NASA camps this summer here and at Assembly Park, which will be really cool. So things are going good. We're going out for another going out for a series of bids on the, approach here, that hump in the parking lot, that's been there forever. But the caveat to that is I have to have the specs for the project, and then I have to submit it to the road commission. So since I didn't award the specs last time, I got one quote to get an idea of what the price was. Now we're going out for quotes on some other like asphalt work and things like that, so it's gonna be lumped into, you know, a package of other things that the township's doing, so we'll get a little bit of a better deal hopefully. But I have to get the specs from the, whatever company comes in with the bids, and then submit that to the road commission. They have to know exactly what is gonna be done there before we can get the okay to proceed. And then we will be, hearing back from the road commission on the, probably barely notice them, where they're like directional signs on, there's like 2 different spots. There's those little island entryways here off of Edmore, and there's like a little blue arrow, I think that says Nature Center, and it's kind of obscure and you hardly see it. So we are going to request, kind of started that process, to request to replace those signs with, white with our logo on it, like the Hatchery Road sign. It's gonna be similar in size, but it's gonna kind of connect everything and hopefully be a little bit more bright and noticeable. So we, again, because it's in that area right there, it has to be approved by the road commission. So talked to them already, and we have to do a couple more things, and then hopefully those signs will be approved and put out. They didn't see that, you know, if it's the same size, it shouldn't be that big of a deal as long as they have. I don't know if we were putting them up or they were. We'll put them up, so, if they want us to, so. Just waiting on that.
Can I ask a question? Because when I talked to the road commission, they were like, dude, that's your property, you're on your own to fix it, so why do we have to?
Well, it isn't. The culvert is not ours. So the problem is that if I go and just start tearing that up, and then they didn't know about it, and then something happens and things start backing up, they're gonna come to me and go, wait.
But I told them that the ditch needed to be dug out.
And then they did the study and said they didn't need to do it.
Right.
Right, 'cause I have that.
So they don't care, really, right? We have no traction there
They
whatsoever.
don't care because they don't wanna do it, or they don't see it needs to be done, but if I'm gonna touch that culvert, which has to be either dug down or removed and put, you know, some sort of filler under it, they want to say yea or nay. So,
I think it's very disingenuous of them
Oh,
to
yeah.
not participate and then still want to have control of the project on private property.
So,
It's the road commissioner.
I don't care if it's just not right. And I don't think that that's a valid excuse because it's the road.
I know, we just had this
I
discussion
mean, this
last
has
night.
got to be one of the worst run government agencies going in Michigan. And for them to inflict their bureaucracy on us, I just don't think it's fair.
MDOT is the worst. They just follow the leader.
yeah, well, hopefully, I mean, I waited because I knew the township was going out for some additional pricing, and hopefully it'll shave a little bit off if it's the same company that's doing some other work already, you know, and we're going out for a larger bid. I know that's such a small job, I couldn't get many companies last year to want to quote me on it, because it's just that little approach, so, I just, that was it pretty much. I mean, once I get, the township is doing F&O is doing some other bids for asphalt work and things like that, so I've submitted that as part of that, and they'll, you know, submit it out to the companies that are gonna be bidding for the work.
Am I given to understand that that standing water in the ditch over there is okay with the road commission?
Well, it was as of what, last year, when did you, I had the report, yeah, because you filed the request for them to evaluate it, and they evaluated it, and we had to do it last year, because then they did the stuff in the front of the neighborhood, I think, too, some of the ditches they did. Yeah.
Ditches, you're right.
So I kind of was like, oh, we can go to this one, and they didn't touch it, and I know Murray submitted the
Right.
request for them to evaluate, and their findings were that that didn't need to be done. And then I responded and said, okay, your findings say that that ditch doesn't need to be dug. However, I've got, you know, drain pipe that's about, you know, 8 inches coming into my entryway, and I want to have it done, and I just take care of it. No, you can't take care of it. We need the specific construction and specs, project specs on what you're gonna do.
This might be one of the things where they do it and then apologize later.
And if I know I have to do it the right way, I wanna do it the right way, because I don't, it could cost me triple if I come back and do it. And the one company who did quote me said the problem with them actually, because my thought was you take out the asphalt, you take out the drain pipe, dig down and reset the drain pipe, but the last company who actually quoted me, he's like, the problem with setting that drain pipe lower, that's under the actual level of the culvert's gonna be here, your drain pipe's gonna be here, so it's really not making any sense. So they suggested just removing the drain pipe and filling it, but now I'm blocking anything going underneath it, more the flow, so I have to see what these other bidders recommend, because it's.
Well, there's no, from what I can tell, there's no point in doing the culvert by if the ditch is like it is.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of why we thought they were
Standing
gonna.
water is apparently okay, they're not responsible for the drainage. Because I talked to them about the standing water down the street that has destroyed them. And they're like, man, as long as it's in the ditch, it's not their concern. It's unbelievable. The level of incompetency and idiocy over there is, I've never seen it worse.
I'm gonna go through their process, because I don't wanna do anything that I, shouldn't be doing. So we'll go through the process and hopefully have a resolution this year, so.
Well, if it's going to be a project, then can we send them the bill?
No, I don't think that's how that works. Yes.
I'm still learning my place here, but I'm just throwing out that in previous roles, I've done nothing but like bidding contracted buildings. If you guys ever need help with like making those phone calls or meeting them over there, like actually being there for like, getting information and give them the specs, I'd be, more than happy to help out with that.
Okay, no, thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, no, I'm not good, because thank you guys, I missed the last meeting, and you got the friends donated, money to Parks and Rec to order picnic tables, so I am ordering them this week. I waited because I wanted to get a count at the other parks of bases of the tables, because again, we get a better price when we order more. So I'm gonna order, the wooden picnic tables that are under there without the metal frames. We're gonna get rid of, they're not stable, they're concerning to me that someone's gonna get hurt on them. They're really not like commercial tables, to go up to the,
Riggers.
use and the people we get out here using the facility. So we'll order there's a few out there that have that heavy duty metal base, so we'll order those. And then Sarah just actually had a scout troop contact her about purchasing the tables, and we're gonna work with them and see if they want to help with the purchase of the wood that's gonna go on the top of them. They're interested in helping maybe assemble them, things like that, so we're gonna follow up with that one. So thank you guys to the friends for helping us with that, we really appreciate it.
You don't have to put the bench in over here? Does it say water for glory or something?
Oh, yeah, the Waterford Rotary. The Waterford Rotary Club,
I just wondered who picked the location.
I did, with the Rotary Club, they wanted it right, is that right by your
Jacob's with that.
newsletter? Well, I think when they put it in, you guys
Yeah.
didn't have the event, so
Oh, okay.
we wasn't sure that would ever be resurrected, so.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great space though.
Apologize for that.
Sure. Are you finished?
I know, yes, I'm sorry.
Sarah.
Alright, so for the recreation report, the summer catalogs have been mailed out to all the residents by now, and like Allison said, the camp registrations are in there are flyers over here. Big thing that's, we're finishing up in the office right now is the summer and baseball. Softball registration has ended, we're doing late registration now, and the season starts June 18th. This Saturday, we have our first family dance party at the recreation center. It's kind of the same concept as the mother-son, and father-daughter dance, but families are welcome to get a free photo of the family and everything. They can purchase additional ones like DJ and refreshments and everything, so hopefully it's fun. And then our summer concert series start at Halfway in June. They're every Thursday, they're free concerts. They believe, I just got the update for the flyer and everything, and I think each night is like a food truck or something now coming and everything, and a few nights are the barbecue and brew nights. So, that's all I have.
Caretaker. I missed the last, were you there last week?
He was
No.
So this is our new caretaker, Corwin.
Right, make sure.
So,
Does everybody know?
Not yet, he just
Not
moved
quite.
in and like,
But yeah, 3 weeks.
No.
Because I missed the last meeting too, and I'm not sure. if-
Yep, he was not here. It was right around the time when we were
Yes.
transitioning, so yes. Welcome. Sorry for your first meeting.
No, I don't know how this works. I don't want to talk too much. I'm not sure what you guys want to know about what I've been doing or what I should be doing or any like project ideas. If you guys kind of want to ask me rather than me just kind of talk on it or.
Well, normally, I mean, because this is your first meeting and you haven't been in there very long, you know, you probably don't have a ton to report, but normally you can just talk about, you know, you have, you know, maybe a cleanup date scheduled, when you're gonna work on, you know, trail trimming, just little projects that you're working on. It doesn't have to be too lengthy, and, you know, just kind of an overview of, you know, clean the trails, did some, you know, bases removal and pine flats, or, you know, whatever little things you might be working on. You know, if you were out here and there was a school group and Sarah asked you to help the school group with something, you know, you could talk about that or something like that. So,
it's generally the stuff that's not the average duties, they're the extra stuff that they don't know about, other than like, you know, not just taking out the trash every week or something like that. It's
Yeah.
the other stuff, yeah, the more exciting things,
And any issues you have.
yeah.
Especially,
Issues, I haven't had any issues so far. I'm still kind of learning the role, kind of seeing what's, you know, to do. I would say the biggest things I've done outside of just the general cleanup is both of those observation posts along the ponds are kind of beat up a little bit. I got a chance to retrieve all like the broken bars, railing, got all the the pond, kind of got a lot of those put back on. I did want to note that it's missing about a good 12 plus railing boards, like they're gone. I fished all the ones out of the pond if you were like split in half, but is that something?
yeah, we could.
Yeah, so that was something, if you let me know, or Todd and Ara, if we can purchase a lumber for you for that. and
Perfect.
Cut it and put it back up. If you find the secret way to do it, let us know.
Well, I bought some security screws and I put like 5 in each board, so I'm hoping at least there's a earn. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just been ongoing.
And I think
Yeah, that is always an
Yeah,
ongoing
so-
struggle with those
what
observations.
we're gonna do with Bobby is, so you know how they screw in from that outside, the verticals.
Yeah.
Well, then take another 2x4 or 1x4 and go across, so that when
Okay.
you push on one, it pulls on all type of thing, right? So
Yeah.
just put a little header on top, maybe top and bottom, and that'll read it, because there is one of them, you know, the observation deck that's down, looks over the prairie, not the prairie, the marsh, near the
Yes.
prairie. That thing is a brick shit house, right?
That's what I was working on. That's when it's missing like a good 12 boards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I have pictures like in like ass on the stair now, so here.
this is the one way back in the woods, is that?
It's on this main trail right
Yeah,
here,
that's the,
but not the
Yeah.
one that's like envisioned, the one that's down a couple lines.
Right, but if you go to the woods, right, go to the end of Denby and then go in through there, and you and I still gotta walk the property stuff, but,
Yeah.
I'll show you one that's almost bulletproof. It's-
Oh.
It's hardly vandalism, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely. I like that.
part what helps too with that is almost no one knows it's there.
You know what, there's a good trail there, there's beer cans there, there's lots of carvings on it. It's been used,
So
yeah.
that's your model observation deck.
Perfect.
That's right.
Awesome.
Best
Take
in
notes.
class, that's your best in class option. All right, good.
Speaking of that, that's once you and me get a chance to do a full property walk and I fully understand exactly what the domain of the DPNC is. As soon as it dries up and the river gets lower a little bit and it's not swampy everywhere, I plan on getting back to prairie and getting that trail initiated and going. Only other big thing I'm trying to figure a solution for is when it rains around this fire pit right here. I don't know if you guys noticed, it floods like
Sure.
foot deep. I'm trying to figure out a way to either add a drain or a pipe or something over there, like nothing that would be infringing of like trip hazard event, but just something to kind of help reduce that. And other than that, for the big projects, the rest of what I'm doing is kind of getting used to the role, so the schedule I do with the nature center, the basic cleanings, all that stuff. And again, if you guys have any questions or ideas,
Is the mower working?
Ara just came over this week, we got that working, so as soon as it dries up, that's another thing we're
Okay.
getting right away.
Okay.
It looked like, it needed to be dry, but then it rained and.
Yeah.
That's why I'm waiting for one dry day, I don't want to wreck the lawn or clog the mower either way, so.
And you have everything, like weed whip and
Yep, the
everything?
weed whip, I got that running power too, so, worst case scenario, if it stays really wet, I would definitely weed whip along the trench in the road, so at least it looks presentable there,
Yeah.
this week
Okay.
for sure.
That would be great, thank you.
Yeah.
House is okay?
It was a lot of fun moving in, getting it prepped and ready, we have 2 rooms up to paint, and we're officially moved in.
We had a terrible turnout for birthday. Just you and I and a couple of people, right?
For a birthday?
Yeah.
This, like the event we ran?
Well, that was
Was
the
there-
Girl Scouts, right?
Yeah, there were about like
The
30
morning
Girl
one?
Scouts.
The
Right.
morning event?
That's all we ran, was the kids event.
But it was advertising in the public. I would've
That
thought
was
some
through
of
the township. Like, what do you, I only cap it, like the kids event, it's like capped at a certain amount, because they only have, can handle so many
So
children.
you want
They
more
want
people from like 8 to 2, they're geared,
like-
they want to gear all the time.
Yeah.
That's what you're
That's
talking,
what
that's,
you're
yes, that's
saying,
from through.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
that was on Saturday too.
Because we had a
It
few people
wasn't-
that did show up saying, hey.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do? Coordinate with Gary and make the nature center one of the spots that they
Yeah.
assign people to.
Right.
And then, because they're getting more and more people every year.
The
But we had like, I'm in the Optimist Club, so we had like 15 of us from the Optimist Club were at Optimist Park that morning. So, and then I think there were some scout groups at Hathaway, like cleaning, like you guys were doing here, so.
There was a group on the wall.
Yeah,
I think.
so
he kind of
coordinates.
sets the corridors, so yeah.
And I
Next year
know,
we'll-
why am I blanking on her name?
From the Six Rivers.
Heather?
No, it's actually.
She advertised it too, because last year, or 2 years ago, we had there's like a worker from Christ.
Yeah, because it was on a Friday or something, yeah, we, Elsa came out here.
So we came out and worked with them, so it's kind of hit or miss on who we get. But yeah, next year, if you email Gary, they will send, like they sent 2 young men from Mont, NHS kids out to Optimist with us because they knew there was like a group out there. So I guess I'm sorry, there was just maybe a
Yeah, and if you,
miscommunication on our
in
end.
the coroner here, you can direct the people to come up to the
Yeah.
areas to go to and to do.
And I was actually disappointed that just the general public didn't show up. I mean, we've been doing it all these years without the township. Just
And
it's Earth Day.
maybe people thought that the township included a
See,
nature
there-
center and they
it's-
showed up on
It's
Saturday.
confusing, yeah.
Maybe,
It is confusing, I mean, I love the fact that it's involved all over the township, but we've done our own Earth Day for like many, many years, so I think people are confused, even like, when I visited the Kiwanis Club, it was before Earth Day, and they were like, oh, how can we help clean up? And I'm like, oh, I was trying to explain the 2 different ones, and to someone who, they don't know the difference, and understandably, I was like, oh, I can see how this is confusing. We do like a Earth Day cleanup and craft here, then there's the one that's kind of organized by the supervisor's office, so all great things, but it was just,
And
I
ours
think
is
there's.
advertised more for children
Right.
than like
Yeah, no, that was.
big
that
groups,
was
yeah.
well-
So yeah, we
well
always
said.
had, we can only max out to like 35 people for that, because Taylor had 35 little kids,
Right,
but
those are
she,
little kids, not
but that's usually very small, and I don't necessarily want sometimes them to go out there cleaning and everything, because the kids.
Yeah.
out there.
Well, I think next year for sure, I bet, we
Yeah.
can have that, I bet you the Columbus will get
That's
from
true.
out there.
Yeah.
They do it.
Yeah.
Cause they're not rival groups, they work with Optimus, but I was telling them like, oh, I'm going out with Optimus
Play one
Club,
up,
to
yeah.
clean up
Did you
Optimus
see their
Park.
bench?
And we got the, we had a picture from the sign, and stuff, and so I think they were like, oh, cool, yeah, try Optimus Club, friendly rivalry, that sort of a thing, so it's, it's
Cute,
good. So I think I bet you they would come out, do that too, just like the Optimus Club did at Optimus Park, so. Great.
Good, anything else? Caretaker?
Well, no, it's good.
We'll walk on.
Thank you.
So friends, I don't think there's too much to report. Thank you for the, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
And we're still proceeding with the Halloween hay rides.
Is it still the same group, Marty?
Uh,
That winter behavior.
That's one person.
Oh, I thought it was the whole group. No, he's just from there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we have that guy, his participation's been a little bit spotty. And, well, we have a lot of part-time.
We have a softball team playing, so we need to contact them.
Oh, really?
Well, their whole team, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, their whole team, though,
Oh, really?
they have a team and
Oh,
softball,
okay.
so.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
This year.
So, and then Bobby's gonna help out, and the guy across the street's gonna help out, and Terry's offering some coaching, so, but one of the ladies, I think her name is Kelly, she's kind of rising up to be a leader, so. Pushing on the road, but we'll keep pushing. So one job sooner or later, and then we'll move forward.
So we're ready for planning committee. Is that, how many folks are involved in that?
For the Halloween rides?
Yes.
I had quite a list. You want to get on it?
No, what last number did.
I think, did we, not a bad, I remember that note, yeah. I'll look it up. If I don't have them on the distribution list, I will add them.
All right.
And I think the ball's in my court right now. I need to schedule another meeting.
Oh, sorry, I'm not sure if it's applied, but I would more than love to help coordinate the Halloween here, right? I am a Halloween junkie. Anything you guys need for planning or acting or whatnot?
You don't have to, that, you are. You don't have to say it again, you're in. Like Bernie's got you.
Done.
You are it, Corwin.
Awesome.
No, that would be great, that would be wonderful. So, yeah, if you had something you enjoy and are enthusiastic about, for sure. I mean, we will have you help anyway, but, the more planning you want to be involved with, you can definitely work with Murray, so.
Absolutely.
Awesome. You know I love.
Okay.
We have the meetings at your house.
Here we go.
All right, schools.
Oh, do staff first.
Oh, sure, I'm sorry.
Well, they're both not here, so I kind of.
Written report.
Yeah, the written report, so Taylor has a written report, it'll be sent in the email as well. You can look over it, if you have any questions, let me know. The big thing on there is that, she wants to do a type of like cleaning up in the attic, 'cause we just have a ton of stuff up there, and she needs space to like store things and easily access things, and then there's just a lot of stuff up there. So what I'm gonna have her do is I'm gonna have her send an email to the committee asking if anyone's available certain weekends or something to do like a spring cleaning here, to help her, because especially with the friends, they kind of know what stuff can be tossed and what stuff has to stay here, where I've kind of exhausted that. And so she kind of, as you can see downstairs, it's pretty like cleaned up and everything. And we moved some like the taxidermy animals up here and everything, so it's just very cluttered down there, and she just knows to like filter them out and everything. So that's where she's at right now, and then she's getting everything back in swing of things here. She just started on the 3rd, so excited. People are glad she's back and everything, and the building's open, so.
And she's working with
Sorry, what?
When did she work?
She works Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. The hours are 10 to 5 on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and then 10 to 3 on Sundays. And then the school report is also a written report. I'll have that attached as well to the email following up. If you have any questions about it, let me know, and I will send it to Mary. Her daughter's getting inducted to the NHS tonight, so she can't be here. And it's Taylor's birthday, she got to know. So, happy birthday, Taylor.
What's her?
Taylor? It's a school email right now, it's like yeah.
And just so you know, Corwin, I totally optional for there is this line down here, if you notice, right outside the bird union, it's the Comcast line.
Yes.
I have to follow up because I met them out here a couple weeks ago, and they were supposed to, first they wanted to make sure it's their line, and I don't know how many years it was, but, so they came out to see it, and I'll follow up on service ticket, because I thought they already been out to fix it. They just have to get it back, I'll show you before we leave.
Where's it at?
It's right out, if you look out this window before we leave, I'll show you.
Okay.
Just so you don't have to tell Sarah about it or.
Oh,
We're
okay.
on it,
Appreciate
as much as we can. I'm gassed.
That's fun.
Yeah.
We're in the whole business.
Any old business? New business?
I have.
Oh.
Has there been any review of the consequences of the burn?
Oh, no, I haven't gotten out there this spring yet. So I know last year, it was really nice after the burn. We got out there, was it a few months after or so?
Yeah, it looked really
like
good last
a lot of
year,
just
Did it make a difference?
yeah, it
Yeah.
did, it did.
It's
There was a-
very green and like, was very lush and green out there. But I even had a chance to walk back there yet this year. I don't know if you-
Yeah, no, it looked like it had knocked down a lot of
I guess
the,
your opinion then?
what was the grass, there's a grass back there that was not native, that was kind of taking over
Yeah.
the area, and it was, the regrowth stuff looked like all different.
So that you're talking about prairie?
Mhm.
Would
So
you say it?
I mean, when we went out, it was like 2 months after, I think.
Yeah.
It happened in April or May, and then we went out in like late June, I think, maybe. And we noticed a difference, so I haven't gotten out there this year yet, out to the prairie, so. You know, we were
Yeah.
walking forward around and stuff, so.
Yeah, and I think it, like, it's nice, I mean, I think it's perfectly fine. Just the issue that, there is a trail that goes off the prairie, goes that way, and that is, and it goes to, what are those two streets at the end of your house?
Stephen Glenn.
Stephen Glenn and
Yeah.
Forest, right?
Yeah.
It goes that way. That's got a lot of down trees in it. It's almost impossible. But, yeah, as far as the prairie itself, it looks like it's in great shape.
Is this going to be scheduled for 5 years? How's it?
What did we do it? It was 2009 when it was burned, so it was close to.
It was 2 years.
Yeah. So I think it should be done at least every few years. 3 to 4 years, I think, would be,
So next.
you know, unless there's another area we think should be, you know, they do control burns in other areas too, you know.
So when is that? The next one?
2 more years, I think.
Six Rivers is one that gives insight into when to burn.
She is, yes, Danielle. Danielle is the word. I talked to her last night. They say every, like, 2 years you
Right.
should do it, but I don't think we have the budget to do it every 2 years, I think 3 or 4 would be okay. I think it was 6 or 7 the last time we did it. You know, like the gap between the previous burner and the one we just did, so.
And I remember when they first did it, there was some sort of grass coalition people that were involved, and they actually paid for the culverts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because back then when the fire department was helpful, they said we're gonna use it as a training exercise, like Lake came in, they used it as
Yes.
a training exercise and all that. And so we had to get their buy-in, and they said, well, we need a path good enough to get the fire truck.
Okay.
And so they actually put the culvert in. Yeah, well, part of it was the Watkins Lake Association spill, when they put their well in, right, they had to plan for a 1 in 100-year rain, and so the overflow goes onto the property, and that's where 2 of the culverts came from. But then the grass coalition, who knew it was a thing, they paid for the other culvert. Yeah. And then the original path was done, and the fresh concrete was put in there from when we had deforested way back in 2000 or something. Because the logging trucks got stuck there.
Oh, okay. I remember you saying that when we did the lawn.
That's what I was
last year. I remember you
Yeah,
showed
by
that.
the walking tour, you showed us where the
Yeah.
culverts were that were paid for by different.
We do have an issue with the school runoff. It's really doing some pretty serious erosion.
Oh, back.
Yeah. Because I think the issue is that all of the school property, all its roof and all of the asphalt goes to one place, and that shoots out onto our property.
Maybe our school lead Easton could help us with that. She's on the school board.
Okay, is there any new business?
We have the Girl Scouts.
They weren't able to attend.
Okay.
It's a troop my daughter used to be involved with at Cooley Elementary School. I think there's about 6 or 8 girls in this 3rd grade troop, and they do an end of the year project in the community every year. Last year they went to Turtle Creek Farm and did a butterfly little enclosure thing where they could have butterfly viewing for their day camps. They're interested in either just making each road make a bird feeder or a little bird house to put it out here on the property. And they didn't know if we preferred bird feeders or bird houses and that sort of thing. So it's gonna be, a little 3rd grade project, but I didn't know if we, wanted to do something cute and put it outside the bird viewing window. I thought it would be cute to involve them. I know we had the Boy Scouts from Cooley come and do some things down here before, so the Girl Scouts had never expressed an interest really in getting involved. I think they came from Jane, maybe Grayson now, but they meet with the garden club, but they haven't approached us the board to be involved in a little project like this. And it would be cool to have them do something like that. And if they build them, maybe I can have Corwin, shellac them or, weatherproof them, so they last a little bit longer. So I just kind of wanted to bring it in front of you guys. The scout leader reached out to me and I just said we had a meeting coming up, so I kind of throw it out there. I mean, I think it's a good idea. Just, do you have a preference, houses or feeders, or, I don't care, let me decide.
I would say houses, that whole thing is filled with feeders, but we don't have anything that they live in down there. I think I had a whole other element to that little showing area. If you had houses.
The feeders, you also have to keep putting
No.
stuff in.
That's true.
Especially the houses, yeah.
And then I think, you need someone like Terry to say, where the house goes, how far off the ground, how big the hole
Right.
needs to be.
Oh, it's right, she does the whole bird thing.
Yeah.
So just that's why.
Well, I'll shoot Terry and you can say,
And then that can be a real good learning experience for the kids too.
Right.
Because who knew that,
They get to
just
use
putting a birdhouse on the fence doesn't work.
right, it has to attract the right birds, right?
Squirrels go in it for sure.
The birdhouse.
Because I put out a floor across my.
Every like season, you like
Yeah.
a lot of other doing that. back, you said sweep all the stuff out of the way, so at the, I start spring, end of fall, and do it.
No, we have a little one on our porch, and it's, a hanging one, but it has like a little door, so we can clean it out. Make sure it's not, things in there, the people want to see
All right.
Okay, so I'll proceed, and I'll follow up with your,
Yeah.
more technical,
Guidance on
guidance.
Yeah. Because the size of the hole makes
Sure.
a difference too, right? So you kind of gotta know what kind of bird you want, and then you can pick the house and all that.
And there's where you put them as well.
Yeah, some of them want it in camel or behind some thicket or whatever. Okay, yeah, round table, you want to start? I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
I'm Linda Savick.
Okay, I don't know.
Linda is our Parks and Recreation Board member, who is the liaison for the Nature Center Advisory Committee.
Also, it was in the neighborhood, who also lives in that house. Were you guys using that house at all about 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Oh, no. Okay, so
The you know what, the
Yes.
window?
the window, okay, a lady let Taylor and I know when I was here.
Okay.
I had to crawl in, like Taylor to crawl in, because we don't have I have a key to the padlock that's on the outside, but I don't have a key. There's like, on the inside, there's another lock, and that was locked. So she crawled into the window, unlocked it, and then so.
Do you know
Like,
how
check
that got
out.
open?
No, but those windows can just be pushed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if someone pushes hard enough, they'll come unlocked and it will be like open, but nothing was in there, no animals, no
Damage,
person or anything, no damage, the window was still intact, and we just relocked it back up and everything. But, the side door that faces the river, it's like floppy, because I could only lock the padlock. So do you have the key to like the gap, because I don't. Yeah, we did it temporary, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can lock that, secure it back up, that would be great. Thank you for that.
And I don't think it's the same key as.
It's not. No, the door that faces.
With the ramp.
Yeah, it's not, and that's why I couldn't find anything, but I know that, that's why we were calling it unlock.
Yeah.
But we have the key to the padlock.
Yeah. I know you,
Yeah.
it's
It's
easier.
confusing, but-
It's easier to lock it from the inside.
Yes, yeah. But when you're,
Yeah, we're supposed to do, wait,
Yeah.
fix this.
it is.
Okay, wait.
No, and
And
that's,
then when you use the padlock, then it's got
It's-
like a.
it's got a gap, but
Oh.
because it's not the winter, I wasn't wanting to, but yeah, if you could
Sure. I'll-
fix that, thank you.
All right. Anything else, Karen?
I'd like to keep 2 ideas current. I've mentioned them before. First of all is I want the Tap Canal side. It's pretty polluted because the way they operate the dam here, water does not get into that side very often. So I think there must be homes over there that are dumping wash water.
Really?
Yes, into there. Secondly, I think I've mentioned also that I have seen lately, and Terry, I think, was the one who mentioned, there's a certain rat snake that's called the queen crayfish. You have mentioned a lot of crayfish here. I'm looking for it again. I think it is pretty rare. So I would be watching for it.
You said it, a rat snake?
It's called a crayfish snake.
Oh.
It looks like a rat snake.
Okay,
Black.
okay.
It's black
I
and
just wanted to write down the rate.
light on the bottom.
Okay.
But it specializes in crayfish. It only eats crayfish.
Will you, if you
Yeah.
find it, do you take a picture of it?
I'm gonna try. The times I have found it moves quickly.
If you get one, can you share it with us?
Yeah.
It'd be really cool to put that on social media and be like, this is a unique species out here, so, I mean, if you can't, you
Although we do want.
Only eats crazy.
5-foot rat snake spotted in the
We used
nature
to have one,
center.
there's two here.
There used to be two.
Yeah, they were huge.
Yes, and every time I come, I would think, okay, she's everything is loose, I don't know.
We saw a rattlesnake here years ago.
Well, good luck.
That's cool, that's really neat.
Yeah.
It was minding its own business.
You know, I came across it once, saw white and black, like a ray. It was sunning itself, it moved away quickly, and I recognized it as a snake. It was
Are you still doing the turtle, like the, weren't you doing like the amphibian counts and stuff?
I don't know why.
No longer doing- Okay, I didn't know, I know you always talked about that, so I wasn't sure.
Really Canadian.
Anything else, Jerry?
That's it.
Thank you.
Just still learning my place. I'd love to get as much feedback as possible from all you guys. Kind of let me know if you see anything that should be happening that's not, any ideas you have. I mean, I always will report again with bigger, more exciting things you guys I'm working on. It's kind of open line communication.
Well, Cora, how about catching this up? Have you had the same trouble that caretakers have in the past with folks staying too late?
Yeah, so there's been a couple nights, and I guess I don't know what to do in this situation, is that I would say 5 to 6 nights a week is fine, but especially on Friday and Saturday nights, I got cars in there till like midnight, 1 in the morning sometimes, and a couple of times I've walked with a flashlight of my dog, crossed the bridge, I've kind of shined the light around, but I mean, I don't know if they're leaving their cars over there, because normally, like 1 a.m., I have cash out. But, if there's people in the parking lot, I'll go ask them to leave, I want to get it up, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the go-to is if it's late, they're not in the pavilion, they're not like in direct sight, they're not, I mean, I can find people that.
We've kind of debated it, we never had a firm answer, because some of us say like lock it in, but then they will vandalize the property as they're trying to pull out. They'll drive through the ditch and tear up, like if you lock them in, it's not like another park where there's fences and they can't fit a car through. They can just drive, they may ruin their
And
car.
that's where I don't
Through
like,
the ditch.
it's okay, I don't like to get in those nights. I know, I mean, if I come out late at night and the car's gone,
Yeah. And then,
Don't we get a little car?
Well, we have at Asbury Park is a little slip you put in the windshield and you lock the gate. It says if the gate is locked, contact the Waterford dispatch. I think we used to do that out here and then they find their door getting banged on at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, not by the police, but by the people who
Yeah.
locked in, so
No, but I'm saying just put it on there. Don't lock them in,
Oh,
just put a thing on there.
we could get him some of those things, that are powers. We could get him,
Because then they're
I
gonna go, oh,
think-
I'm not locked in.
for
I
now,
got
if
lots.
someone don't lock it, because I
Yeah.
think we're kind of creating.
it's been open for so
Unnecessary.
long.
I mean, if it poses a problem and it's, I don't know, because if you see, if they're posing a problem, you're gonna know what people are. I mean, if it's
Right.
just a car, I think leaving it open is not a big deal,
if
and
I'm going overboard here, I didn't have no problem just keeping a clipboard in my house and write license plate number.
I would.
It's fine, yeah.
The reason I say that is if I get a call from a neighbor saying the gate was left open on the 27th or whatever, you could then say, well, there was a vehicle and, I looked for.
Oh, we looked
You know what
at it.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a cross check.
Well, I did that for like repeat offenders, like, and report to Sarah, like, hey,
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
times this month,
For
like,
sure.
Jeep's been in here.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah, that's totally okay.
Mhm.
That's a great idea to keep track of it, because,
Okay, anything else? Mike?
Again, just more looking for feedback from you guys, otherwise, I'm good.
You have a question?
So that which is what I was saying, don't try and keep the snake. Let it go, because it does not survive well. And it's frustrating. It will die. Yes, it eats crayfish that are molting. And so, remember, don't get
Fancy. Taylor, we don't want any snakes in here, so
You're right.
you do not have to worry about us taking it or
Okay,
anything,
when
so, no.
Sarah was here.
Yeah, we,
No.
we realize that snakes can escape pretty much out of any type of enclosure, so we don't want any snakes. She doesn't even want snakes in here, so no need to worry about that.
That was one of my jobs, is catching the snakes.
We'll find you something else to do now.
Certain issue. Over on the one side of the pond, it looked like somebody got stuck. You're on the side of it. Do you know anything about
Was it
that?
the
Tractor.
Oh.
It was a tractor?
Bobby got stuck,
Oh,
yeah. In the
In the winter?
He was trying to clear a path.
is that been west?
Yeah.
It was pretty.
He was trying to clear some of the snow off some of the
Trails.
main trailways and, tractor.
Oh,
And so we had to pull the tractor out somewhere. That was
so
that.
for a
And then Bobby.
It's not related.
Unrelated, yes, that's what it was. And so the DNR have already been here, right? They probably already taken the walleye out, maybe by now. Not yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
So
probably
maybe-
started June.
Few weeks in there, maybe?
I've seen them.
Later
It's been about as long as I've been here, because when I was moving in, I saw the truck.
Yeah.
truck here.
So the fish are in there.
So they're in there now.
They're in there now.
Probably the
6
third
weeks.
week, maybe.
Okay.
People are gonna try to fish.
Yeah.
Best of luck to them through that.
Okay.
I wanted to kind of go off what Lauren was just talking about. I'm not sure completely understand why this place ever needs to be locked. As far as I can tell, the most analogous park to here is Hatchery Park, and it doesn't even have a gate. It's just dusk to dawn all year long.
Well, the other part, we have a caretaker at the gates get locked, House
Well, House
Hathaway.
Hathaway is so different than here. It's got all the buildings, the animals, the play structures, and everything.
Well, I think we want to discourage people from partying in here after hours.
And I think the proximity to, I mean, literally, if someone's across the street from the parking lot, you know, and there's no buffer or anything, I think it's kind of just a courtesy to the neighborhood, you know, that we
It
could.
seems to be, so the years I've been on the board, it seems to be a continuing
Absolutely.
unending problem. Do we lock it? Do we lock people in? Round and round. A lot of times, like I said, we don't even lock it because there's people here. It's almost, seems to me like the gate is almost a moot point. It's locked if it happens to be convenient, if all the stars align, then it gets locked.
Well, he seemed to say that most of the nights, except maybe a weekend night, that he hasn't had issues right now. It may change when school gets out.
And talking on both Marin's point and your point, like, I'm not gonna venture deep into the woods at, midnight hunting go down, but I see like kids in the pavilion, and I've already, I do trash the next week, so I ask them like, hey guys, it's dark, you need to get going. I'm not rude about it. Like, if I saw people like, in what's like the front of the nature center, I have no problem walking from the dressing like to leave, but
What I'm saying is, if there's not an issue, then the gate gets locked. If there is an issue, then the gate, he has to go to sleep, you can't lock the gate. So it's almost like the gate only works when it's not needed.
I think a good point is, like, if there's like, if Murray's there for like I walk kind of by his car park there, and I don't lock it because of that, it's one thing. But if I lock it more consistently, you're like discouraging like young teens from telling their friends like, hey, they don't lock the gate, 2 in the morning, go smoke weed in the pavilion, there's no one there, there's no cops, there's no, it's a really good hiding place all throughout here. I'm not gonna lie, if I was a teenager and knew the gate didn't lock, I'd be here.
I think it's more of a deterrent
Yeah.
than it is an original thing, so if any corners go with it, and we can hear, I think it's good.
Well, for me, this leads to the bigger problem that the parking lot is continually, not just right now it is, and a lot of the time it's a disaster. The curbstones everywhere. The reason for the curbstones is to try to keep people in, but it doesn't work because they drive around them. So if you have a 4x4, you just drive over them. I thought at one point we were going to try to address the parking lot.
It's on the maintenance to-do list.
No, I don't know.
I don't know, so, I mean, it's on there.
But what I'm saying is we'll put them back and then either
They get-
plowing or something else, they get
Or
moved,
truck
and they
moves on.
get more and more beaten up. There's a broken one now
Yeah,
that I turned one over because there was a stake just pointing up in the air. But, that, by the time, speaking of parks and rec seasonal, by the time we get soccer going, ball fields going, and everything kind of into a routine, and we can start doing the project, it's been like that. It'll be like that for a couple months. And I don't know if I even understand the need for curb stones, especially if the gate's not locked.
Yeah, I think it's like
I mean, I just hate to see them start encroaching on the properties beyond the parking zones and just parking all over that area, then you're gonna ruin that nice green space, it's just gonna become.
And without anything, they come into donuts.
Like,
Well, they do.
yeah, they do them.
They do
They do
it,
it,
but now
yeah.
it is a totally flat surface.
I mean, maybe it's as we're replacing, I don't want to get too like industrial out here, but there's different forms of like barricades, whether it be a guardrail, type thing.
You want something just to indicate, I think this is where the parking lot is.
Right.
Not something to kind of contain people, because.
The posts, we were kind of worried about when we took out those other posts in the road, right? That people would come this way and it really hasn't been a problem on this side,
We got
so.
new posts now, so.
Well, no, but I'm saying the fact that there's not a physical barrier in between those posts, I think initially kind of was some concern over the past few years that we've discussed, like, what do we do? We gotta put the road back up so no one drives. Really, it hasn't been an issue, right? So maybe you're right, maybe we do some posts on the other side and just, I don't know.
Or rocks or something.
Yeah,
I
rocks or
don't
something more
too much
natural.
on an answer right now.
I don't, yeah.
I want to get it. I want to get the discussion going on
Yeah.
this, because I'm embarrassed by the way it looks.
Does look redneck.
Yeah, those are the middle ones bother me too, those middle ones, right?
Yeah, and we'll get to them.
I know, but it might be a project where we have all, maybe we have, the Friday forwards, out Fridays we have, I come around because I didn't, actually, I do have around too, so. But we have other people helping too, maybe it can just be like a work day and we're all out here trying to move and stuff. No, we're gonna have to use equipment, heavier equipment and just manual or those things,
I work out.
Unless we have,
Well, we did it last year, we had Jamie and other big people. I could move half of one. But the additional, that's why I don't even know where to start. The parking lot as a whole, like that, I was looking at the deciduous trees at the end of the island, and they're dying.
right, we had some cut down and.
The rest of them are
Yes.
not looking good.
Well, I think we took some, there were a couple pines that were real rough that Todd took down in the winter, but I waited because I didn't know at that time, I think it was winter at some point he took those, and I wanted to see what those were gonna do before we spent the money to take down those huge trees, so, but, yes, I know they look a little.
That's almost like that.
But then we need to just grind out the stumps and make it, if we're getting rid of all those because they're dead, then we need to just level that whole area and make it a berm with, I agree with you.
We kind of need an integrated approach to redesigning the
Yeah.
parking lot that can even make the flow different, so they can't do donuts in it, stuff like that. But that's something we need to not settle here, but need to start a conversation about where we want the parking lot to go.
Okay.
okay, no, good, very good points.
All right, anything else, Jim?
Since it came up, with birdhouses, we have, as far as I can tell from looking at them a couple of years ago, a bunch of non-functional bathhouses. Can those be taken down?
Non-functional, you know that there's no bad zone.
Well, this one I'm not sure about. The one over there I tried to look up and I couldn't see any evidence of that could be used in it. And there's like half a dozen maybe 5 back around the prairie that falling apart, I know that.
I could definitely one day, Matt's argument hurt me, I can take a small stick and kind of just poke it up in those when I do a walk 3 times a week, and I can walk past them, and I can let you guys know if, in fact, at noon, they're empty. And I mean, not trying to be weird, but is there a downside to having those? I hate mosquitoes, and having bat houses encourage bat migration.
I want bat houses, that's why the bird, if you come across, the bat houses are a little more sophisticated to make correctly than a bird house. But if you come across someone who wants to do a bat house project, that would be great. I'm thinking more of replacing, the ones in the prairie are.
That's where we got them all from. Yeah. We'll add them to the US project list.
But you need to have probably Terry maybe, or I can try looking up stuff. The ones in the prairie are all in the wrong position. Some of them are head high. The bats are.
Well, I think maybe we should, if we're doing our walkthrough, right, summer, and hopefully Terry will be there, that would maybe be a good time when we're all out there, and we could show Corwin, and she could go, that one's not in the right spot, let's take it down.
Well, I can already tell you, but the ones in the prairie are not.
Because they're too, they're right out in.
Or they're in the shade, they're right up against the trunk, low on the trunk of an oak tree that's just totally shading it. They need sun.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can definitely, I mean, and if they're still in good shape, maybe we can
No,
just.
they're not, they're
Okay, well then, but I'm okay. There is nothing, and just so you know, practice and what has been in the Parks Department is if someone donates something, whether it be Eagle Scout or a memorial bench or something like that, doesn't mean in perpetuity we have to keep it up or make, you know what I mean? We will take care of it and, as best we can, but if it's, a bat house that's 25 years old and it's falling apart and is in, an unsuitable
Never had a bat
location in the park, then I have no problem saying, okay, we need to just take it down and I can just document why it was removed and when and that sort of thing in case it's questioned,
I recently walked through the prairie. There's a birdhouse, and there was a tree swallow. So let's see. So I wouldn't take down their house.
Oh, no, right, yeah.
And it's-
Okay.
All right, anything else? What is our obligation as a neighbor for when our property starts to encroach on the road?
Our property starts to encroach.
Yeah, towards the end of Denby, the
The trees are growing over.
trees and the thicket and everything.
I think in the past, the road commission's handled that, which I'm pretty sure, I mean,
'Cause it's an easement for sure, it's an easement.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been, because it's down that way, it hasn't been recent, but since I've been here, involved with the nature center, I believe at some point the road commission's been involved.
Well, the power guys come in.
I was gonna say if it's near lines.
Yeah.
But I thought the road commission at some point had been in and done some trimming, and it's been years, but I think it was for that reason that it was encroaching on the
It's
roadway.
getting onto the road.
So,
Well, so there's that area there, and then by Hatchery, the path is almost unwalkable. In fact, I maintain it's a trip hazard. Because our friends at the road commission sling the gravel off the road and onto the path. And the gravel that they're using now, it's like that railroad track, big, sharp stone stuff.
We take it and put it in our parking lot.
Right, right. So, I mean, we've got that issue in there, and then the asphalt is really buckling, really heavy. Really.
the pathway over
Yeah,
there.
it's definitely a trip.
Was that halfway and then Laura's driveway, that's the township over by, I wouldn't know, I mean, I'd have to look, like,
You can't tell in this township because the sidewalks start and stop and,
I could check with.
But it is part of the sidewalk system of Hatchery. It just ends for no reason, but there's part of,
Check and see.
We had a study done of the whole township sidewalks on major roads, subdivision roads, to start evaluating on which ones are the worst, and they did give it like a grade.
Right,
There's like, holy much.
right.
I thought, which I wanted to start tackling.
Yeah, because I would think on Hatchery, it's probably a township supervisor.
It probably is, and I can check with, I don't know if it was Development Services or DPW, or know if that work, that study, I can get
It was
Rob
the
or.
CDBG money, I think it
So
was
Rob, I'll talk to
Rob.
Rob about it and ask him if he can tell me if that's
Yeah.
township, I'm gonna assume it probably is.
So he can at least, you know what, it's all on the computer, and he can go right to it. and
Well,
tell
there again, just
what-
like-
Where it was graded.
Okay.
Just like down the street here, the thicket, the brush is growing over the sidewalk. So is it us as the stewards of this land, is it our responsibility to cut that back so that, so we need to add it to the caretakers list or?
Probably should, I would think if it's over like a trailway,
Yeah, that's one of
I
the.
mean,
Wow.
but it's not, and there's the roadway and the trailway. I
It's
mean,
the sidewalk, it's encroaching on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I mean, they trim, you know, if you go, out just for an example, the property on Hatchery Road, across from my Hills Waterford subdivision, that's for
Yeah,
sale.
right.
They're township owned property,
Right.
and they do it maybe once a year.
Yeah.
It's not every,
Yeah.
super frequent, but they'll send F and O out to trim
Trim that, yeah.
that, because running along there, you get hit with.
Right,
the-
riding downhill on a
branches
bicycle,
or
you get
whatever. So
going.
they'll do it, it'll take the,
Yeah.
whatever it is, they do, and then just kind of flatten it out, so it's not pushing.
Okay,
forward.
so-
I think that might be something we want
Yeah.
to just make sure at least we're, the walkway, because that's an access point to our center, so we're gonna make sure we're taking that,
Yeah.
taking care of that, so. That's something we can talk to Rowan about, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's the buckling.
I do.
Yeah.
There's actually a little dirt path to the side of it where all us bicyclists just ride on.
Right, because it's an impossible.
Like, I'm trying your teeth riding over that.
It's a tripping hazard walking, especially at night.
I don't know that the sidewalk is something we would handle as a nature center, however, I think if it's trimming enough out of
Yeah, or if you want to note on our walk, definitely show me in person so I can get a better idea of seeing if I can do whatever I can do for a quick term fix.
Anybody, I know Terry was watching it closely, this pond repair over here. You know, they dug it up and they put a new
Yeah,
drainage ditch in.
supposedly it was all done and then it floated off.
Yeah.
So I ran into, it wasn't Todd, is it Kevin, is there a Kevin? Dennis, I'm really bad with names today. Sorry, I feel, I'm feeling super rough. He came in, and you were, I think, here one night too, we drove in, and I said something to him, he's like, thanks for telling me, the contractor didn't didn't obviously do it right, so it's a struggle between the DNR and the contractor, and like, they're real frustrated with
What he
it.
told me is that they already paid the contract. So it's on them, on the DNR.
Yeah.
Since when does a government entity pay? Like, it's usually it's like 90, 120 days, right? You guys pay like railway. You sure the road commission's not involved in that?
No. So they're aware of it,
Yeah,
their
I'm just-
frustration is equal to, I think,
Yeah.
ours, that it's not done and not done the right way, but I know they have to
Well,
hash that out.
yeah, and we have an issue, I don't want to spend too much time on it, but with these high water levels,
Is that what the email you sent me over there?
did I send you?
Some of the bridge, the footbridge?
Oh, no, that was me.
That was you.
No, I think resident messaged us on Facebook
Oh, okay.
asking, or saying
There's
that
nothing
the
you can do
water.
about it.
No,
Yeah,
it's high water,
it was a
it's just
resident
flooded.
who
Oh.
he messaged us on Facebook
Okay.
and said that
Yeah, I
they
mean,
couldn't access
I don't
the
think we've used the
footbridge.
footbridge for at least 2 months.
It's
Yeah,
underwater,
it's
right?
underwater, there's,
It's,
I mean,
yeah.
It's really not, it's not.
it's just the mud, like
Yeah.
the mud you would sink.
Well, the, okay, I mean, it's two things, it's the high level, it's high water level, and it's the bank erosion, right? And so, when it was really high, this water is coming within 3 or 4 feet of the road, Okay, so again, back to the road commission, right? It's washing away the bed of the road. Luckily, there's not much traffic on it, so it's gonna take forever to do damage, but we're just getting way too much water in that area of the property. And, because normally it's a deciduous with the big trees and everything like that, they're not designed to be in a foot of standing water for,
So what would the road commission do if it was a perfect world? Would they put in a drain?
I don't
You
know.
couldn't even put a drain, this is overflow from the river, you would have to reinforce the bank. And, I mean, or the river has to be low. If the river's high, it just goes over the entire bank. I walk on the other time, like, with the footbridge, like, you have a solid, like, 8 to 10 feet of, like, half a foot of water that's, like, past the bridge towards the road.
Right.
And it goes, like, for a good, I mean, couple of 20, 30 yards along the river bank, so it's not just, like, a little puddle.
Right.
But that is how that area is described in the master plan as an area that does occasionally flood. So
Right.
think-
And I get the occasional flood, but it is basically the flooding since like in February.
Yeah.
But that's the way the IRC is managing this dam down here.
Right.
Because if you look on the, right today, on the other side of the major center, the river is almost dry.
Right.
This
Because
is-
they
Close this off, over the other side, you're gonna clean all that out.
And I was giving them a pass because I knew they were working on that side. It's like, okay, they're diverting all the water over here. But now that's done sort of half-assed, and now the water level is still gone. So, I don't know, maybe it's the drain commission to talk to them. Because all they need to do is just put a little bit more water on the side.
Who controls who controls the dam?
The drain commission.
Water
Water
resources.
resources.
And that is township?
No, it's Old County.
It's right on Watkins Lake Road, is that?
Yeah.
Watkins Lake Road and Watkins Lake Road. By the Parks and Rec building. I'm just telling you, it's a county facility.
And do they ever attend the parks meetings? Do the parks ever attend their meetings?
Well, this property is
Why
part
are
of
they
the,
leaving that open so long? I would think that the flooding
I
down
think that's bigger.
south.
I mean, I imagine it is
It's-
bigger than
it's-
just us. I mean,
it's an integrated part of all the lake level control. So-
They're managing for flooding downstream at certain occasions, they're managing Loon Lake levels.
Yeah, they do that when it's the wet season and they keep it open because all the surrounding lakes, Oakland, Woodward, all those, they raise on people's property. That's how they mean, like this time of year, every year is open. And like summer, the dry season, fall, winter, that's when it's almost split closed.
I think they're just letting too much water down.
South.
Yeah, but if they, I think if they close those, it's like flood, like lakes get past their like limit of like sea level.
Yeah, I know, but see, our point is that there's the
Two
the Clinton River is, there's a high side and a low side,
Yeah.
right? So we're saying the high side is too high and the low is always really low. Just bring up the low side a little bit, it should bring down the high side.
I think that it is brought up by the backwater, leaving water in the backwater. Closing the dam, so the backwater comes to that canal on the west side. So it runs there,
But
and keeps that water high.
the problem, that's with the normal pattern, that, and I don't know if this is, actually, if you look at where the valves are and stuff, I'm guessing that the west side is sedimented in a lot, because the river on the low side is, lapping up onto the grass over here, and at the same time, it's almost dry over there.
It's because the backwater is kept low. Backwater is what keeps that west side.
Is this all miles?
That's
I
true.
think we talked about this last year, and I emailed Gary to see if he could, I had contacted the Water Resource Commission about this.
So do we know?
I don't know anything about it,
So I can contact Commissioner Nash if you want and ask him to come to this meeting or appoint a staff person to come and explain.
That would be great.
That would be great,
good.
yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, if they're managing for, like, river levels upstream, the only way right now, I think that they can't, because there's so much buildup on the west side, the only way they can manage it is by
That could
like
be.
over draining the
Well,
low
we
level
will
of
find
the
out.
river.
Yeah, there's gotta be, I mean, I don't know, and I'm not, but there's gotta be a method to the madness, because there's a,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, and I don't think they're doing
It's
it
been
much,
going on.
and I think that the
As you
big
say, we
problem with
talked about
footbridge
it.
is that the bank
it
is
was
gone.
late last year,
Riverbank
because we
is
were worried
gone.
about the turtles.
Yes.
So we want to start taking
So it was-
riverbank
Kept that
restoration.
dam open, so this
I think we
east
just
side
decided
was
to
hot.
get 6 rivers,
Right.
but,
Maybe something to look into.
yeah.
So, just so I can Chuck asked the request, so the request is to have Commissioner Nash or
A representative, yeah.
come and talk to the Drayton Plains Nature Center board, and then it's gonna be an open meeting. So,
Absolutely. And we
they
just
can
want,
ask whatever questions he can provide.
Yeah, just explain, I guess there's just, we don't really know how
the
many
rhyme or
times-
reason at
Yeah,
the water level.
right,
That's
so
all.
it'd be nice for them to explain that,
So
so.
we'll get a hold of
Okay,
Commissioner Nash and ask him,
that'd be
or
good.
appoint him. He's running for election, I'm sure.
We were concerned about the soft shelter.
Right, it was after it got cold,
Just saying.
we had said that they had already hibernated. They had already, remember when we talked about it before, it was like they had already burrowed, and we thought that if they adjusted anything, that it would more adversely affect them, so we didn't, you know. But I think I mentioned it to Gary, see if he had a contact, you know, that we could reach out to, and I don't
There
know.
was hardly any water there, I don't know how they could hibernate. They couldn't get in there.
Okay, guys, we gotta keep this going.
Yeah.
Do you have any more, do you have anything more?
Just, so you know, we have, I think I mentioned it before, we're working with Excel Employment Opportunities, which is a group, that works with, individuals with special needs, and they'll send a job coach with these individuals to different locations, and they perform various types of work. So they started, a few weeks ago at Hess Hathaway, they were there for a couple weeks, solid through the week at Hess Hathaway, but starting last week, they started their rotation, and so every Friday they will be here from 9:30 to 12:30, doing things that we need them to do out here, you know, trash pickup, leaf breaking, all of that sort of a thing. So, then it's been consistently the same few individuals, so if they get, you know, their comfort level with the facility, there might be ability to have them, whether it's painting some of these flower pot benches and stuff, and that sort of a thing, that they'll be with us. For a while, so.
Is that when?
Hmm?
Is that when?
No, it's called Excel Employment Opportunities, and they're an organization that finds work for, individuals with disabilities and special needs who are like post-high school for the most part. So, they will do, work with them, there's some individuals they find that there's like career placement where they can work independently, like Kroger employs a lot of individuals from this organization, as baggers and stock people and things like that. There's some that they'll bring out that they want them to experience working in a maintenance setting to evaluate if they can place them in a job doing maintenance somewhere permanently. So it's a good group. We had them last summer at Hess Hathaway, and they wanted to come back, and I thought we could better utilize them by kind of putting them at the different parks to do things that, you know, are limited maintenance crew is able to do in the peak season. So having them
Good.
is good. We will be having our 5-year park plan process, which is the 5-year park plan that is required to be filed with the DNR in order to make our department eligible for land and water conservation grants and trust fund grants. Started the process of that. The Spicer Group is the firm we're using to help us do the park plan, and they will be coming to our Parks and Recreation Board meeting on the 19th of June to give us a presentation on the draft survey questions. So initial part of the public input would be getting a survey out to the community and posting it for, I believe it's between 30 and 45 days. So it would be a survey that lists like our park facilities and questions such as how many have you visited in the last year these parks, and you click the parks that you visited. when you were at these parks, did you do these activities? And you click, it's kind of a broad, general, survey. Most park and rec departments do this, and that's pretty kind of standard. So the firm will be coming to the 19th of June meeting, so you're welcome to come if you want, or Linda can act as the liaison, but they will be asking the recreation board for their input on the questions, just to make sure, we're not missing anything before we put the survey out to the public. So that's the first step in the process of the park plan, and there's all these requirements that the DNR has, and how many, pieces of public input and that sort of a thing. So that will be something that we will do this year, and it gets filed in February with the DNR.
Thank you. All right, meeting adjourned.